The US is flashing economic warning signs again. Debt climbs higher, inequality widens, and ordinary families are struggling to keep up. These aren't just numbers on a chart, they're patterns we've seen before. And history tells us what happens when we ignore them. Do you see the same storm clouds gathering today as we did in 2008? Look around. Wages haven't kept up with cost. Families are working harder but falling further behind. Wealth pools at the very top while millions scrape by at the bottom. The imbalance isn't just unfair, it's dangerous. We've seen this before. In the 1930s, speculation about an ever-growing economy and inequality built a fragile system. When the crash came, it wasn't just Wall Street that collapsed, it was Main Street. Millions lost jobs, homes, and hope. We've tried the trickle-down economics. In theory, it promises growth for everyone. In practice, it has failed miserably. Wealth pools at the top, while millions scrape by at the bottom. And here's the truth. Many at the top will never have enough. They hoard wealth, not spread it. So why are we still resisting the idea of taxing the richest Americans? In desperate times, investing in people is survival. The downside isn't collapse. The downside is doing. History is clear. When wealth concentrates at the top, collapse spreads everywhere. Americans only recovered when it invested in jobs, safety net, and reform. So here's the question. Are we investing in people today or ignoring the warning signs again? Debt is everywhere. Families, businesses, government. And we're told the system is stable. But we've heard that before. America carries $39 trillion in debt. That's roughly $115,000 per person. We spend billions on military defense. Yet, the greatest danger may be the debt crisis of our own making. In 2008, lending and house bubbles brought the world to its knees. Families lost homes overnight, savings vanished. And when corporation collapsed, taxpayers picked up the tab. Are you willing to do that again? The lesson is simple. Blind faith in fragile systems doesn't protect us. It destroys us. Recovery only comes when we admit the system is broken and restructure it. Do you believe the system is stable today, or are we repeating the same denial that led to collapse in 2008? Every dollar spent abroad is a dollar not spent at home. It's simple math. Foreign aid, in my opinion, isn't wrong. Helping the poorest nations is a moral duty. But when billions flow to wealthy allies with free education and healthcare while Americans go without, the trade-off becomes impossible to ignore, nor should we ignore it. History warns us, Nations collapse when they neglect domestic needs for foreign ambition. Rome drained resources into endless wars while its people starved. That imbalance destroyed stability. So, if Rome collapsed when it ignored its own people, what makes us think the US can survive while doing the same? Have we forgotten who our government is supposed to serve? Americans say they reject socialism. They fear the word. But every day we rely on systems that look a lot like it: roads, school, healthcare, safety nets. The contradiction is clear. We reject the label, but depend on the reality. And here's the question: who does capitalism really serve? Not the families struggling to afford healthcare, not the workers watching wages stagnate. It serves those already at the top. So maybe it's time to rethink what capitalism and socialism really mean, to ask what our long-term goals are, and admitting that investing in people isn't weakness, it's survival. Economic crisis follow patterns. The Great Depression, the 2008 collapse, and today's debt all point to the same truth. Ignoring history means repeating it. The warning signs are flashing. The choice is ours: wake up or fall. We keep letting government spend without pushback. Will we keep arguing over distractions while the richest 1% tighten their grip? Or will we look honestly at systems that work elsewhere and adapt what we need to survive? So I'll leave you with this. Is America waking up or sleepwalking towards collapse? I really hope you got something out of today's episode. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And please let me know in the comments, what do you think about the economic crisis in the US right now? Have a great day. Thank you.